very beginning, I assumed that I must have been born gay.
I definitely thought and believed that I was born gay.
There is no gay gene. You are not born gay.
While it is conventional wisdom that people are born gay, the reality is that there is no conclusive evidence that they are.
Starting from the 90s, you had Pollard and Bailey's twin studies, Simon LeVay's studies of the hypothalamus, Dean Hamer's studies of the X chromosome. None of those studies have been replicated. Most of those studies had major holes in them to begin with.
In fact, the researchers themselves, who are predominantly gay men, have declared that there is no particular proof of a gay gene.
Homosexuality is not a choice. I did not choose these feelings.
I did not choose, as a young person, to be attracted sexually or romantically to the same gender.
I actually never made the choice to feel that way.
I believed that homosexuality was a choice.
No one chooses these feelings.
You buy into those lies. You buy into that belief system.
When I was about 5 years old, I had an experience where an adult male exposed himself to me in a sexual manner and made an advance on me.
I thought that friendship with a man was having sex with them because that's the only way I knew.
What I learned about being a man, I learned from my mom and my two sisters.
I played a major part in my son embracing homosexuality.
The fact that I didn't bond with my father, I had a dad that was very verbally abusive of me.
I just didn't bond with him. He wasn't interested in the things that I wanted to do, sports, boxing.
When I didn't show those same interests that my father wanted me to, he would ridicule me.
My father, his abuse of my mother, growing up in that environment, I resented being a girl, and I resented men, too.
Having been abused by a man made me fearful of men, distrustful of men, even to the degree of having hatred in my heart toward men.
Oftentimes, lesbians are trying to protect against further hurt from a man, and that was definitely true in my case.
There is enough evidence, both in research and experience, to show that in many cases, probably the majority, homosexuality springs from a very legitimate need for same-sex bonding.
Very early in life, I really developed this longing for a man to affirm me, to love me, to take an interest in me, to discipline me. And I think when I entered puberty around 12 or 13, those feelings started to turn sexual.
I feel that I didn't measure up to my mother's expectations, and in that I misperceived that she didn't love me.
Most people are so surprised to find out when I say homosexuality is not about sex. Sex is right in the middle of the word, but it's not about sex. It's about trying to get your legitimate emotional needs met, and then when they're not met, we end up looking to wrong ways to meet those needs.